I hope you're all well in whatever part of the world you're watching this video. Today is Saturday, the 12th of November 2016. The time here is 9 o'clock AM WAST. Whew, what a ride, eh, folks? It's been hectic. Lots to go through. Lots and lots to go through. So I'll be quick. I don't want to make these videos any longer than 15 minutes because you guys get sick of my voice anyway. John Kerry. Sorry, let's go back one. Election. Have we done with the election? We don't really need to hear any more about it at the moment, do we? I'll go into that in a minute. But yeah, Trump won, but things haven't changed. It's still bad. So we all have to make do. Coffee. John Kerry. Why during the middle, no, sorry, why at the end of a very long campaign in US politics and on election eve and election day and the day after, guess where John Kerry is? Antarctica. Not just a flying visit, folks, he's there for 2 to 3 days. Why? Why is John Kerry in Antarctica? Oh, look, they gave a big heap of guff about he's there because of this and that and everything else. Well, quite frankly, grab my donkey donger and pull on it because that's just a load of absolute rubbish. He's there as the president's emissary. To who? Meeting who? Folks, we're being stitched up more than a Sri Lankan sweatshop. There's something very fishy. And the reason I'm saying that as well is because at this time of year, it's summer in the Antarctic. The ice floes have melted. You can't land big, massive jets there anymore. So how did this bloody bloke get there? It's all extremely interesting. Extremely interesting. I'm going to keep digging and I'll let you know. Did anyone catch the body language? And this is mainly for the men. Did anyone catch the body language of Obama and Trump? Surprisingly, it wasn't mentioned by anyone. To all the men out there, replay the meeting at the end of the meeting between Obama and Trump. The reason I say that is because as a man, if you shake someone's hand, you always shake hands and look in their eye. Only you don't look in their eye and you don't look them in the eye and shake their hand correctly if for two reasons. One, you distrust them. Two, you don't like them. Watch what Trump does when he shakes Obama's hand at the end, after he just said he's a great man. It's really interesting, folks. But watch what Obama does as well. Obama tries to override the handshake and it becomes very messy. Now, if you're a body language expert looking at that, and especially as a man who shakes men's hands, look at that handshake at the end, folks. We're in for some fun and games. I won't say any more. Just see if you can find it and look at it. Just the handshake at the end. You'll see what I mean. Germany. Deutsche Bank. Right. Germany's the another one of the loose cannons here at the moment. I was trying to figure out why they're pushing for war so hard with NATO and Russia when Angela Merkel and what's his name, Putin, are supposed good friends. Well, the reason is they're flat, stony flat broke, as is the rest of Europe, as we know, as is the world. But just watch this space as regards to NATO, because you have Germany massing tanks on their border. You can find the reports on Google. They're easy to find, or on YouTube. Germany's massing tanks on the border with Russia, their friend, supposedly. The sanctions against Russia at the moment are killing Germany, the German economy. So why? But then go further down the map, and look at Turkey. Turkey now has enough troops on the Iraqi border to overtake the country. So what waiting game is everybody playing, folks? Okay, let's go to China. China's good friends with Russia now, or supposedly good friends with China. But are they really? No, they've never been friends. The Chinese can't stand the Russians, and the Russians can't stand the Chinese. Even when they were both Soviet republics, they couldn't stand each other with the same ideologies. It's a relationship of convenience. So if Trump does this correctly, I think what's going to happen is that Russia and America will become new allies to stabilise the world, which pushes China out. No, I'm not kidding. Interesting, eh? I'm only surmising, folks. I'm not a political analyst. Did everyone notice on the election night, and I'm not a mathematician by any stretch of the imaginations, but they had Trump at 254 for 2.5 hours before they declared. 2.5 hours? They kept the dream alive for 2.5 hours. They just could not believe that he'd won. He actually won at 11 o'clock, but they waited until 2 in the morning to announce that he'd won. It was that staggering to the cabal that they couldn't actually produce the defeat notice. It took 2.5 hours, folks. And I was sitting there watching it on the live feed, and I knew from the numbers, just from my own count, that he'd won 2.5 hours before. So it was a monumental, staggering thing. Do you know how many people had to vote? How many people had to vote Trump for them to lose, even after election fraud? And I'll point you to the map of America, which does the electoral votes. Have a look at the electoral map. It's all red. There's 3 blue spaces on the left-hand side and probably 3 or 4 at the top on the right-hand side. Now you tell me how she got 216, was it, electoral votes? But there's been no inquiry. Now have a really good look if you're living in America. It's ridiculous, and it needs to be brought up. Why has no one brought it up? Hillary and the Clinton regime are now a dead man walking, aren't they? I wouldn't be surprised if you find out she dies. Dead. And Bill soon after, very soon after. And very soon after that, Chelsea. They owe people billions, folks. Billions and billions. What's the saying though? If you sleep with the devil, be prepared to get Rogered up the arse. They're in for some scary times, folks. Scary, scary times. Well, we all know that Soros and co are going to promote civil war. It's been prophesised many times, and we all know where that's going, sadly. They'll try and bring down the country before Trump even sets foot near the inauguration. It's sad, but it's one of those things, folks. There was a lady in Cairns who wrote me a comment the other day as regards to sending me an email as regards to some pictures from Kuranda. I was just wondering if that lady could send me back because, funny enough, the pictures or the comment that it must have been interesting because it's been completely wiped from all my comments and I can't find you again. So can you please send me an email? I'd like to see the pictures if I can. The Western Australian community meeting went ahead last Sunday and was a roaring success. 20 people there. We had food, beer. It was a great atmosphere. We all learned everything from everybody. And I would highly recommend that New South Wales and Victoria and Queensland try and participate in actually doing one. I'll send out emails to you today so that you can organise. In Queensland, the community leader for Queensland is Marcus Mules, and he's doing a fantastic job. Really need someone in New South Wales and Victoria to put their hands up to be nominated as the community leader and actually get this going. Get this together, folks. What have you got to lose? If you're watching this and you're actually preparing, then remember that we were all brought together for a reason. Out of our group, who never knew each other before, have a look at this. We've got a holistic doctor, an engineer, carpenters, bricklayers, an SAS veteran, 2 Army veterans. It's just amazing, folks. I've also got another lady who is into naturopath, I believe. Just unbelievable, folks. It makes you believe that we're not here, we weren't brought together for the right people weren't brought together for no reason. And you need to understand that. We're having another meeting next weekend, and we're all really looking forward to it because we learned so much and we know so much now, especially about each other. And once you do that, it's fantastic, let me tell you. Right, I've got a couple of prepping things for you guys this morning. This is for Australian and New Zealanders. This is Autobahn. I'll show you their front page first so you'll know. Sorry about that. Autobahn. Autobahn. Sale, now on. Got this yesterday. Foldable shovel, 16 bucks. And it's a pick as well. Get your asses down there and buy some. Put them in your backpacks. Put them in your cars, put them in your camper trailers, caravans, whatever you got. Buy loads of them. Okay? Mainly for your backpacks more than anything. Put your heavy duty shovels, etc. in your camper trailers or your cars. Okay? That's the first one. There's 2 here, so I'm going to show you 2. This is obviously again for your Australian crowds. But America, you can take it on board, you can go and find them. BCF, boating, camping, fishing, you know it makes sense. I don't get paid for these guys either, folks, before you say anything. I hope it's okay me doing this. Oh shit, now I've lost the page. Hang on. This is the first one. XTM four-wheel drive kits, $99, save 40. Every 4-wheel drive should have that kit, a kit like that. You can buy them from Supercheap, Autobahn, you can buy them from anywhere now, they make them for anyone. Get the one that you like, the best for you. Okay, that's the first one. Why is it whenever you do this, you never find the page you want straight away? Aha! Okay. Now, for anyone who doesn't want to carry around a tent, or doesn't want to buy a camper trailer, can't afford it, here's the next best thing. See that? A rooftop tent. Fantastic idea. Now, these guys have got a big sale on these at the moment, and they always have actually, but this is actually pretty good. 1,300 bucks. Now you can buy the bigger, better version, or nicer version for another $1,000 more. It's fully electrical. Yeah, I probably wouldn't go for the electrical version myself, mainly because it's a pain in the ass. If it goes wrong, you're stuck. Me personally, always go for the traditional version. Okay. Can everyone see the one on the bottom? On this side, these sides. See this one here? That is great value. It's much, much better than these. See that? You could actually pull up on the side of the road, pull that up, set it up, and be insect free in a matter of minutes and have a good sleep. Yeah. Now, I have one more thing for you, but excuse me, I'm going to have to put this down because I left it outside. Just 2 seconds. I'm really sorry. Sorry, folks. I guess you know that means it's live. Okay. At the WA meeting, I brought up one thing about something that everyone needs to remember. When you're stressed, your body's going to go into hyperdrive adrenaline. What do you need when you've got a lot of adrenaline going? What happens after the adrenaline goes? Have a bit of a crash. You have to realise that fact. So you need to keep your electrolytes, etc., going. But see this stuff? Sugar. This is poison in a tin. Everybody needs to make sure you're getting off sugar now. The headaches, the cravings, the diabolical stuff that this thing does to your body, you need to stop it now. Have you ever met anyone who's been fully sugar-free? Kind of like myself. They're like that. Very level-headed, very, very common sense people. Why? Because their actual sugar levels aren't going up and down. Now, if you're a man, it is absolutely 100% probably one of the main causes of diabetes in men and prostate cancer. Why? You drink sugar, it's foreign. We're the only people in the world that drink and eat sugar. And I'm sure it's because of the fact that the cabal started all those years ago. As soon as we started eating it, your teeth rot out, your pancreas has to try and, make more insulin, etc., for the fact that you're actually putting this acid and this crap in your body. Stop eating it, folks. It's crap. Have a look at all your food. Even sugar is in your toothpaste from Colgate. I'm not joking. You can find it out for yourself. They put sugar in everything. If you're drinking beer now, at the moment, have a look at the beer you're drinking. Go down and start buying craft beers with no preservatives and no sugar. 150 Lashes is a good one. It's got no preservatives, no sugar. And I'm not kidding, you can drink 20 and you won't even get up and go to the toilet during the night, guys. Because it's that pure. And you don't have a headache. Think I'm joking? Go and try it. Not right now, it's like 9 in the morning, but you know what I mean. It's a killer, folks. So is caffeine. Caffeine is good for you in small doses. So reduce yourself to black coffee, no sugar. You're going to have to wean yourself off the sugar. It's going to be hard. You're going to go through pains like you've never thought in your life. But it's one of the things that they keep hold on you to stop you from thinking for yourself. Please, I beg you, everyone, get off sugar now. Because you're going to be no use to anyone in a couple of weeks' time or a couple of months' time when we really need you and you've been scoffing down sugar every day. Yeah, you're not going to be able to reduce it all the way because everything you buy has sugar in it. Even the milk, even a carton of milk's got 10 grams of sugar in it. Have a look at the label. You'll be surprised, ladies. When you're buying your groceries, you watch how much sugar there is in everything now. It's in everything. They're trying to kill us. So stop eating it. It's as simple as that, folks. All right. So end the sermon. Lots to go through tomorrow as well. So I'll do another video tomorrow. Sorry about the length for this one, but I really wanted to talk about that sugar stuff. Right. Excuse me. The Lord's Prayer, folks. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. God bless everyone. Check out. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all well in whatever part of the world you're watching this video. Today is Saturday, the 12th of November 2016. The time here is 9 o'clock a.m. WAST. Whew, what a ride, eh, folks? It's been hectic. Lots to go through. Lots and lots to go through. So I'll be quick. I don't want to make these videos any longer than 15 minutes because you guys get sick of my voice anyway. John Kerry. Sorry, let's go back one. Election. Have we done with the election? We don't really need to hear any more about it at the moment, do we? I'll go into that in a minute. But yeah, Trump won, but things haven't changed. It's still bad. So we all have to make do. Coffee. John Kerry. Why during the middle, no, sorry, why at the end of a very long campaign in US politics and on election eve and election day and the day after, guess where John Kerry is? Antarctica. Not just a flying visit, folks. He's there for 2 to 3 days. Why? Why is John Kerry in Antarctica? Oh, look, they gave a big heap of guff about he's there because of this and that and everything else. Well, quite frankly, grab my donkey donger and pull on it because that's just a load of absolute rubbish. He's there as the president's emissary. To who? Meeting who? Folks, we're being stitched up more than a Sri Lankan sweatshop. There's something very fishy. And the reason I'm saying that as well is because at this time of year, it's summer in the Antarctic. The ice floes have melted. You can't land big, massive jets there anymore. So how did this bloody bloke get there? It's all extremely interesting. Extremely interesting. I'm going to keep digging and I'll let you know. Did anyone catch the body language? And this is mainly for the men. Did anyone catch the body language of Obama and Trump? Surprisingly, it wasn't mentioned by